see mosques full everywhere. The only real cevapi you will ever eat are in Tuzla.
So this is the best halal butcher here.
He asks how many Muslims are there in Slovakia?
2.
In all the Turkish mosques that I visit, you always find like this calligraphy style.
Big gospel.
يسوع الله بموجب القرآن يقول في سورة آل عمران.
I like that. What's up guys? I'm on my way to Vienna, Austria, picking up my friend, Slovak Muslim, along the way. We're gonna do Juma and see some Bosniaks in Vienna. So we've made it to Vienna, check it out. Got the minaret, the only minaret in Central Europe. We have one guy who's gonna show us around, so we'll see what happens. I'm together with Robo. Hey guys, so we're going for Juma in the beautiful, what is this, Vienna?
Islamisches Zentrum Wien.
Islamic center of Vienna, and we have Emir who's gonna show us around. Bosniak, Austrian.
Yes.
Yes.
Summarizes it quite well.
Yes, nice. And then we've got Robert, Slovak.
Austrians are generally, I would say, very conservative.
Like typical Austrians.
The typical Austrians, I would say, they're very conservative. Now, there's differences, of course, between Vienna and rather more a countryside from Austria. Innsbruck. No, well, these are all cities. Cities, you have more liberal people, more people who are modernity.
Slovaks, I think, are like fake modern. So we like apps, but we are just like behind Austria in so many things. You know? So we're like more modern than them in some way, but it's like we're less developed. It's like monkeys. You see, I can make fun of Slovaks. 3 years.
I already thought where we could go eat.
Mashallah. What is this? So guys, check it out. They have carpets over here. People will pray outside, right? No?
Probably, I don't know. I'm not often here, to be honest.
Because when I was in Dubai, people pray outside, so this is nice. Mashallah. We don't have this in Slovakia, you know. This is like our colony now. Whatever. And there, people pray outside there, or what's that?
I have absolutely no. Since I'm not a local here, I'm not.
You're not from Vienna?
No, I'm from Vienna. I mean local to this district.
So
Vienna is
we
quite
can
big.
choose districts. You see, we have to go to another city, which is the only mosque in the entire country, like in the middle. You're spoiled.
Basically, when they started building it, 1950-ish,
Really?
somewhere.
Mashallah.
They had issues with payments. They couldn't finance the construction and so on. So who jumped in? It was King Faisal. He came here and was like, you know,
Wait,
guys,
King Faisal, Saudi? Mashallah,
Yes.
Saudis
Yes.
building mosques.
So he finished up the construction.
Can we get in touch with the guy? He can help us in Slovakia maybe. Like we need his help.
It's quite packed.
Yeah. You've been born here?
No, I came here when I was 4.
But still, that's not an excuse to not visit this. This is crazy. Subhanallah.
Vienna has so
we
many
go
mosques.
3 hours from middle of Slovakia here.
Absolutely.
We've made wudu. They should expand the wudu room. It's not enough for these Muslims.
Absolutely not.
They need like what? Not expand or?
No.
They
We don't have enough. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like we need bigger mosques and more rooms for wudu.
More rooms for wudu, or maybe outside like fountain for wudu when it's summer, you know.
Yeah, like the Bosnians always do.
Yeah, or like everywhere, like you have it in the warm countries.
So we can chill outside for now and
The people are outside just praying. Most, you said, follow Hanafi madhab?
yes.
So
still
Turks, Bosniaks, and then some
Albanians.
Arabs. No,
Albanians, also some Arabs maybe, but mainly Hanafi.
because Turks usually they set up their own mosque, like they don't like to associate with Arabs.
Yes, but I think there's one big difference to this mosque and other mosques, and this is the khutbah here is done in German, as far as I know.
Okay.
In most other Turkish mosques, it is in Turkish. In Bosnian mosques,
really?
it's Bosnian. It's Bosnian. In Albanian mosques, it's Albanian, which is quite unfortunate.
Do you go to the Bosniak mosque or?
No, I go to the Turkish because there is no Bosnian.
Ah,
close to
okay.
me. Which is unfortunate because you barely understand anything from the khutbah. I would
Okay.
prefer if it was in German, you know.
Yeah.
This is a whole other issue.
So no English or something?
No, absolutely.
Subhanallah. In Slovak we have Slovak, English and Arabic khutbah.
That's good.
Because many people don't speak Slovak, it's not like German. So the students can understand.
Yeah.
And then Arabic don't understand people, so English is like the main language.
I can see mosques full everywhere. No matter which mosque I go to in Vienna, it's full on Jummah. It's completely full.
But how full is it on Fajr?
That's the question.
That's the real question.
That's the real question.
سعي في قضاء حوائجهم بجانب ما كان يتحلى به من أخلاق طيبة ومعاملة حسنة مع الناس.
Look, people are in the river, like they were like in Ramadan or Eid, there has to be like thousands of Muslims. Subhanallah. People are chilling in the river. This is incredible that this is in Europe. I would say this is like Saudi Arabia. And it's like Vienna, like 50 kilometers from Bratislava. You know, around the corner. This is the mosque, guys. We couldn't fit here. It's really small. Like in Dubai you have these grandiose mosques, you know. So this is like humbling, but then Slovakia is like this room, maybe like 1/4.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But there's barakah in it, you know.
Yes.
So
This is why that concept coming from the Jews, actually, from their synagogues.
Really?
Yes. I think original mosques, the first mosques, did not have something like this.
for women.
Yes, for women. They had, but they were just separated in the other area. This is a type that was used by Jews practicing. I think it's not bad.
Well, in Dubai, no, there was no women allowed.
Really?
Yeah, there's no not like within 10 mosques, maybe just one for tourists. But the regular mosques, my wife wanted to go. She couldn't go anywhere. There was no women entrance, nothing.
Really? In Dubai? It's the only marketplace in Vienna or in Austria which is underground and it's covered by a roof.
Mashallah.
Completely. You parked there, right?
Yeah.
This is a witness to the fact that we don't have enough space in mosques for praying, because it's just look at the amount of people. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like super.
And it's
like
getting bigger every day.
Takbir! It's really nice, like place, you know, like this area is like kind of occupied by Muslims, right? Would you say?
No.
It's like you look around. This is halal, you know.
It's a lot halal, yeah. The current situation, maybe Slovaks don't feel the need for a change like this, but they will in maybe 20-30 years.
Possibly.
When shit gets real, as I used to say, and some ideologies start taking over, they will see the only solution to this is Islam.
Yeah, this is like nice. You see minarets here. This is how Europe should look like. No, man.
Some people might object to this.
Of course. I mean, I get it.
The thing is, it's mostly fear, fueled by media.
Downtown Vienna, mosque. We're not in Sarajevo, we are in Vienna.
Maybe to understand why there's so many Muslims and how they practice here and so on, maybe it's good to understand that Islam is one of the quite early recognized religions within
here?
Austria. Yeah, because when the Austrians, the K&K, which stands for Kaiserlich und Königlich, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, when they tried to annex the Bosnians.
We were in the same empire, Austria-Hungary.
Yeah. So when they tried to annex the Bosnians fought back quite heavily.
Jihad.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can call it jihad, but they fought back quite heavily. And the Austrians realized maybe the best solution would be to kind of go to their authorities, Islamic authorities, and get them into the monarchy in a proper way. So they recognized even Islam, I think, in 1900s. This place, yeah. So basically, Islam is a recognized religion within Austria. There's also another interesting fact, maybe for people that are watching it. There was even an elite squad within the Austrian Empire, which was consisted of Bosniaks basically. So they were used
like
as an
soldiers?
elite soldiers. who were quite feared amongst the Italians. So even when the Italians even heard that the Austrians are sending those Bosniaks, they would just flee the battlefield.
It's like Chechens now when they hear that they're coming to Ukraine or something.
Yeah, and another interesting part for the ones who know what a fez is, this is the red hat that originates from Morocco, was part of the uniform of those Bosniaks. So that's how people could recognize them from afar. That was quite interesting, yeah.
You see, and in Slovakia, Islam is not recognized to this day. So we are behind 200 years. And we were part of the same empire. Austria-Hungarian was Slovakia.
But then things changed.
Well, we are actually the only country in Europe which is like so out of any immigration. It's really the only one. We are the only one. All around us are Muslims. Yeah. We're on our way to get some Bosnian food, halal. Oh, that's it? Nice. Cash only. Okay.
When the Bosnians ask you about what new religion are you bringing us?
When you start covering?
When you start covering, yeah.
It's Islam. It's been here.
Exactly. They just forgot.
Oh, really?
Just read the Quran.
We're in Bosniak restaurant. Bosnian?
Bosnian. Bosnian.
So it's open to other minorities as well.
No, everyone can eat, even us.
You don't have to be Muslim to enter.
This is a very well-known restaurant.
Yeah, it looks nice.
The food.
Cevapi, guys. After 1 year, again. MashaAllah. Wow.
Let me give maybe something news. The best cevapi, and this might be very controversial, sorry for my Bosnian friends, but the best cevapi you will ever eat, and the only cevapi, real cevapi you will ever eat, are in Tuzla.
Why is it controversial? Tuzla is in Bosnia, no?
Yes, but there's like a beef between the cities who has the best cevapi, and Tuzla has the best cevapi, period. That's the way it is.
Mashallah.
Sorry.
So no Banja Luka, no Sarajevo.
I'm sorry, I've been in all places.
No Mostar.
Mostar is good, Travnik is really good, but Tuzla is like way above everything when it comes to cevapi.
Do you agree with this?
Also,
I don't know.
Let me give some more information about the cevapi. Regarding the discussion of are cevapi Bosnian or are they Croatian or are they Serbian? Yes, there are a national food of all three of those, but the issue is the word cevap comes from the word kebab. The word kebab originally, comes from Persia. So the Turks got it from the Persians, and the Bosnians got it from the Turks. So during the occupation of the Ottomans, the most likely food where it came from can only be Bosnian, since the Bosnians were living under the Turks solo. So this is the explanation on why cevapi must be Bosnian, in my personal opinion.
This can start a war. I'm not sure about this.
Jesus is a prophet. They said that he was not God or something, so they prayed basically just to God alone. They considered the Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church as heretics, basically. And this is also the reason why they easily converted to Islam, or one of the reasons is that the Catholic Church initiated the war through the Hungarians to come to Bosnia and just wipe us out, basically, like excommunicated and then just kill them all, which didn't work. Yeah, they couldn't.
But the Ottomans helped.
The Ottomans helped afterwards. And
stayed.
And then they were like, okay, this sounds interesting, this sounds very familiar to us, this Islam thing. So they accepted it.
Yeah, I know, there was like, quickly they accepted Islam.
Yeah.
So guys, look at this halal stuff. This is a dream come true. We have one halal shop, one that takes meat from this guy. You see the difference?
Shall I bring you to the dates first?
Yes, let's do the dates, and I'll buy some klobasa for halal halushki, which is our national dish.
Okay.
I want to do in Ramadan. My wife will cook for iftar.
Nice.
You can come to eat if you want.
Inshallah.
If you want to drive 3 hours for halushki.
If I'm close there, why not? This
But
is
these are
typical
more
Austrian.
like klobasa stuff.
Yes, this is typical Austrian klobasa.
Yeah. I would take klobasa because that's better for like halushki. I would take hot dog as well.
Yeah, you can.
So this is the best halal butcher here.
He asks how many Muslims are there in Slovakia?
2.
Ja kažem njih dvoje ima.
Hijra. Hijra to Dubai.
And in the evening when you're 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon.
Guys, this is heaven on earth. We've got some chickens, we've got some dates, and we're inside Europe, right at the gates where Muslims didn't beat Europe.
So they didn't conquer it by sword, but they conquer it by food.
Probably. Got some dates. Very nice. Mashallah.
It's 2 kilos. He said 2.
Oh
He
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
1.
yeah.
Wanneer een order?
This is like where you can get a lot of the Turkish sweets.
Oh yeah, this is, oh subhanallah. Oh, this is nice. I love this. Yeah. So on our way to the masjid. We're in the masjid. Subhanallah. Wow. Mashallah, this is really, really big.
Like in all the Turkish mosques that I visit,
Yeah.
you always find like this calligraphy style
Allah.
like art. You find Allah, you find Muhammad, you find Ali, you find Omar and Uthman.
But they have it in Hagia Sophia too.
Yeah, they do.
In big.
Yes, I was there relatively short time ago.
It's a really cool place.
You know what's interesting? I heard actually that
Mashallah.
when the Christians like, how do you say, they complain about the Turks having the Hagia Sophia.
Yeah, my father-in-law complained.
I heard actually that the Christians were actually not really taking care of the Hagia Sophia anymore. So basically, if the Turks didn't take it over and restore everything and so on, it would have collapsed long ago.
Well, they stole everything. So like the Crusaders, when they came there, they like stole everything.
Yeah.
So they cleaned it out. And the Muslims then protected the Christian the
Yes.
Jesus and Mary.
Yes, yes.
They just covered it in gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. Reminds me also somewhat of Umar ibn al-Khattab when he conquered Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, yeah.
When what is it called? This main priest came out.
Bishop, yeah.
He was like wondering, like, are you not gonna like kill us and rape the women and so on? He's like, what the hell? Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is not what we came for.
And that was a
Because he
long
was
time
used to-
ago. But he came on a donkey.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They couldn't believe that this is the leader
Yeah.
of this superpower that just conquered us.
And then like Omar, when he came to Jerusalem, just on a donkey, like in a broken shirt, like
Yeah.
Caliph.
Yeah.
Like he's the ruler.
Special about me,
Yeah.
Just a servant.
He's just like this. There's nothing like.
And he introduced, I think, was it 80 Jewish families? Back
He
to
did
Jerusalem.
bring back, yeah, Jews.
Because the Christians, they killed all the Jews within Jerusalem, or almost all. So he said, bring Jews, Jewish families. This is their like home place.
But those are the old Christians. The new Christians, they wouldn't,
They won't do anything
because
bad.
they were like Old Testament Christians, you know. The new Christians, they don't want to touch a fly.
Where is the dividing line? When did they start become New Testament Christians?
I don't know.
I think it was when liberalism spread across Europe. Could it be?
Well, basically it never arrived to Slovakia, so I don't know. Like
There's
it
still Old
arrived,
Testament Christians there.
like a couple of decades ago it arrived, but just like in 1930s there was nothing liberal about Slovakia.
Yeah.
Or 40s. It wasn't like the UK or. There were some things, but still people were very traditional, I think. There's no way you can have gay marriage in 1940s, 30s.
But now it's okay.
No, it's not.
Still not?
Of course not.
It reminds me of Berlin kind of vibe. Berlinish. Berlin mixed with Prague.
Yeah, something like this.
Plus more Muslims. Like I think Vienna is like the closest city that's like perfect for Muslims from Slovakia.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Prague is not like this, or Budapest or anything. It's too big for me.
Don't even try with him.
Jesus.
Anyone except for him.
But look, he has like Arabic gospel.
يسوع هو الله بموجب القرآن يقول في سورة آل عمران ورسول إلى بني إسرائيل قد جئتكم
Just ignore.
I like that. This guy. And he's screaming Yesu Allah. Jesus is God, and he's screaming La ilaha illallah. This is basically the conflict in a nutshell. This is the Christian-Muslim debate. It doesn't end well.
This is a person you don't talk to him because like he doesn't even understand what you're saying. Even within their own scripture, they have Abraham got the order to kill his son.
Yeah.
And then God changed the law, and he didn't kill him. So even based on the story of Abraham, it can be abrogated. There's no issue with that. So that's not an excuse anymore. So this is excuses out of the window. Do you know what I mean? Like
You hear the Jews?
I'm not sure it's the same.
It's a commandment from God.
Okay,
So
but
basically-
commandment for Abraham himself.
But it's still abrogated. It was abrogated. So therefore the concept of abrogation is still something within Judaism. Even if it's meant only for Abraham in this case. But what they're saying is that there is no concept of abrogation. And that's the issue with the Jewish ideology or worldview.
Are the Jews the real problem? Or are we facing more imminent threat of clinical atheism and materialistic, futuristic, nihilistic future of drones and non-bodies in clouds? Leave me a comment below. We are in Hainburg, last trip before coming back to Slovakia, in a local mosque here. Gonna pray Isha, inshallah. This is the masjid, Robert. Now, let me show you the best mosque in Bratislava. Let me turn this on. This is all we need. We're not asking for much. One Slovak mosque. But this is like, if this will be in Bystrica or something, that's enough. So guys, this is the closest mosque near Bratislava. Like, we are 12 minutes from the center of Bratislava right now. This is like a small village in Austria, and they have the same size approximately of the mosque than the big city of Bratislava. This is the scale of non-infrastructure for Muslims we're talking about. We don't even have a one room like this. So help us. We should do like a fundraiser. Send us money, we'll buy a property or something. Let's do it. Qatar, please send me something. Anyone, Saudis, whoever has money, we'll do some fundraising. No, we need it really here. Like, this is not even like Norway where there's some immigrants. We don't even have immigrants, so we need to build from grounds up some place.